Great, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this meeting of the Kirkcudbright Common Fund Subcommittee, which is being recorded. The recording will be made available on the Council website for public listening. I would like to take you through the good practice guidance, which includes muting microphones and switching off your video when you are not addressing the meeting, writing speak in the Teams chat function when you want to contribute. Please don't repeat contributions already made by other members. No material should be posted in the chat function if it is intended as part of the discussion. The usual standing order applies, including that any votes will be undertaken by roll call. If any members have to leave the meeting, please either leave the Teams meeting for that period of time or write leave in the Teams chat function, and then join when you rejoin the meeting so we can keep track of whether the meeting is curate, whether the meeting is curate. All members should speak clearly and directly into the microphone when making contributions, and when referring to reports, please provide reference to the relevant page and paragraph to allow everyone to follow. Please focus contributions on areas where clarification is required or to propose an alternative to a recommendation. Okay, thank you. So number one, Ingrid, can you provide the Sedgerant indicating who is participating remotely, and any apologies, please?
Yes, thank you, Chair. We have apologies from Councillor Diddy Campbell, but we do have Councillor Kim Lowe substituting on behalf of Councillor Campbell today.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome, Kim Lowe. So, in the second section, do members of Community Council representatives have any declarations of interest? No? That's great. Thank you very much. And number three, are any members happy to approve the previous meetings of the 21st September 2022? Are members happy to approve? Thank you very much, Andy. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Applications for financial assistance from Kirkcudbright Common Good Fund. So Ingrid will answer any questions or address any comments from members of the subcommittee. Members of the committee representative, do you have any comments or questions on this report? Councillor McFarlane?
Yeah, thank you, Chair. Number of issues. The Chamber of Commerce have flagged it up, asking for assistance with the Christmas lights. I'm not sure who currently pays for the energy. What would be the total cost of that? And what proportion are they actually contributing towards this? But I also note that the Community Council have said that they don't support the application at this time, and perhaps Lindsay might be able to advise us in relation to that.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Lindsay.
I think the Community Council are of the view that this is a very late submission and not adequate time has been available for the Community Council to discuss this as an application. Personally, I am quite wondering whether or not any accounts have been submitted by the Chamber of Trade in support of this, as we have absolutely no information as to their financial position. That's all.
Okay, thank you very much, Ingrid.
Yeah, so just on the kind of first comments that Councillor McFarlane had there in terms of the total cost of energy, I don't know that the application that we have in front of us is for the kind of maintenance and installation of Christmas lights. And as far as the accounts are concerned, we would request accounts to be submitted by the groups in order for any allocations to be made. So I can certainly find that information out for you.
Okay, thank you very much. And Lindsay, yeah? Yeah, Lindsay. Your microphone's turned off. Microphone, Lindsay.
Sorry, can you hear me now? We have no information as to the financial position of the Common Good Fund. We have no information as to what happened in respect of a previous grant that was made 2 or 3 years ago, I think for the sum of £10,000 towards Christmas lights. End of comment.
Okay, does anyone else want to reply or make a comment? Andy McFarlane?
Yeah, I'm interested to know. I mean, they've applied for £7,500. We don't know what the total cost is. We don't know if they are indeed making any sort of contribution to this. And I think we have to have some sort of context. And at the minute, I don't think we have that. So we don't know what funds they have available to them. We don't know what funds they are contributing to this project. All in all, I feel the fact that the community supportive does have a significant bearing on this. I mean, I don't know, Ingrid, perhaps you can advise us in relation to the process if we could defer it, but obviously there's a time imperative on this.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, just to say that we do know, and that from the application, Kirkcudbright Chamber of Commerce have not applied to any other sources of funding, nor have they contributed any of their own funding towards the application. So, I mean, it's obviously, you know, a decision for members to make as to what, if any, allocation is made to the group.
Chairman.
Andy, would you like to respond? Oh, sorry.
I think.
Yeah.
I think the Community Council would be happy for this to be deferred, pending more information.
Are we all in agreement with that decision? Any other comments or? Kim, Lo?
Yeah. If this was my own Common Good Fund committee and I'm chair, I would want to see the background information that isn't available. So I would agree and support to defer.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much. So, oh, Andy McFarlane.
Ingrid, if we were to defer, are we in a position whereby we could get the information quickly and then call a single item agenda to reconsider? Is that within the sort of structure of what we do?
To answer the question, unfortunately, I think the timings would be too tight. My colleague Fiona Ritchie, who's in the call as well, will keep me right here. But in terms of getting reports, you know, out for consultation and then getting final reports out to allow this to happen in time for Christmas would be nigh on impossible.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. So I understand the issue with the short time in terms of, you know, being 4 weeks until Christmas, and obviously the community want that access to Christmas lights, and it's a fantastic atmosphere when it does happen. But Lindsay, did you have your hands up there again? Did you want to comment?
Yes, our next Community Council meeting is on December it'll be December the 14th. And I think that would therefore be far too late to enable anything to be bought and installed and approved.
So do we feel that we're in agreement here that we should defer the report to a later date, despite the implications that it might have, and they still have time themselves to buy things on their own accord and hopefully get approval later. McFarlane, did you want to come in there again?
Yeah, John, do you have a view?
Sorry, say that again.
Just asking if John has a view.
I mean, obviously, I personally feel, it's very important for the community to have this option of being able to go to the lights, because obviously it's a difficult time at the moment with the cost of living crisis and a variety of other issues happening. So refusing this grant and delaying to a later date, it might not be good for the community if they decide not to put the lights up. But I do also believe that we should be having some sort of more information in regards to their financial situation and the accounts to being drawn up. So I'm currently just still trying to get more comments and feedback. Kim Lowe.
I would have thought that, knowing how Kirkcudbright runs, because they used to live there, that they've had plenty of time to get this application in and to plan ahead. So unless something untoward has happened with the lights they've got, it's just too late to do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a very, very valid point. They have had plenty of time and they should have stuff from last year as well. But I want to leave it open to the rest of the group here. How does everyone feel? Can we have some sort of vote or agreement or a decision made in terms of to defer or not? McFarlane?
Yeah, I propose that we defer it. We don't approve it at this time.
Okay, thank you very much. Is everyone happy to accept that agreement, that proposal? Okay, great. Thank you very much. And thank you, Andrew McFarlane, for doing that. Is there any other business deemed urgent by the chairman due to the needs for a decision? I have no urgent business. Sorry. Okay. Oh, sorry, Ingrid.
I was just going to say, could we just go through the recommendations so that the decision is clear, please?
So we'll be following the recommendations to delay the forecast remaining free income balance of 13,000 available to distribute financial year. Note the agreed grant criteria for funding is detailed in Appendix 1 and consider and agree an award to the application as detailed in the paragraph and Appendix 2. Yeah, consider and agree an award to the application as detailed in paragraph 3.9 to 3.11 and Appendix 2. And we're all in agreement with that. Sorry.
Chair, we're in agreement not to make the award. So that's the case?
Yes, that's right. Sorry, that might be an interpreter error there. We're in agreement to defer, not to award. Are we all happy to move on to any other business deemed urgent by the chairman due to the need for a decision? I have no urgent business, so that concludes the meeting. Could I thank you all for your contributions? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I look forward to seeing you all in the next meeting.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Chair. Thank you.
Thank you.